10 tips to keep your career thriving without crashing out. With over a decade in the technology space, I've seen so many people come and go, and a lot of it has to do with burnout and not setting the proper boundaries. So now that I'm old as hell, happy to help you as your resident Cloud Gang OG. Hey VFC fam, it's your boy Joshua Tech Dev Walker, your Venti Fried Chicken author and global cloud slinger. If you haven't gotten this book by now, man, you slipping. It's how I went from military vet to at one point homeless to now a thriving tech boss. But you're here for the game, so let's get right into it. Number 1, recognize the signs of burnout early. The truth is, burnout really just doesn't happen overnight. Most of the time, we just ignore stuff until it turns into burnout. Watch out for constant signs like consistent fatigue, being just a chronic cynic, but you could just be like that if you're a jaded IT guy. Or even worse, just a consistent loss of motivation. Catching these early can make it so you can course correct before you crash out, literally and figuratively. Number 2, set clear boundaries. If I'm being super honest, being in tech, no matter what field, especially if you're remote, can really blur the lines on like when work starts and where it ends. Work with your leadership and define your work hours. Over communicate when you're going to be on and off. Turn off notifications when you are off. And because you're doing all this, protect your personal time fiercely. As someone that's led some gigantic teams and have worked with a lot of engineers, I'd rather have 40 focused hours than 150 hours from you. Number 3, deliver value, not hours. Long hours does not always mean productivity. If you're neuro messy like me, then you need to get those things that are most important out of the way as soon as possible at your most focused times. For me, it's pretty much after the gym and coffee. Focus on that high impact work, not just being logged in. Number 4, find enjoyment outside of work. Your job isn't and shouldn't be your whole life. If your life is only work, then what happens is if you're having a bad day at work, then you're having a bad life. Pursue hobbies, nurture relationships. And most importantly, which leads to a lot of this actually happening, is make sure you get some exercise and get outside. These things will make it so you can weather, some of the hardest seasons of your tech life. Number 5 really goes with this. You gotta prioritize self-care. Physical and mental health are non-negotiable. You don't have to be Braun Breaker buff. A simple walk will do. Exercise regularly, eat well, and really make time for rest and be intentional about it. Always remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Number 6, which is important but understated most of the times, is keep learning but be strategic about it. Continuous learning is so important in tech, and it's the only way you're going to survive and thrive. However, the shiny syndrome will catch up to you. Focus on deepening your expertise and don't learn anything you don't intend to use. Sometimes you just need functional knowledge, and that's fine. But generally, a generalist is pretty replaceable unless you're deep in some area. Number 7, automate and work smart. Let's go back to impact, not hours. You should not be trying to do everything manually. Automate those repetitive tasks, save time and reduce your own stress. Work smarter, not harder. We're in tech, for crying out loud. Number 8, build a diverse network. Stay connected with people inside your organization and outside your organization. This will make it so you can get support, new perspectives, and open new doors when you need to change. This usually also serves as a force multiplier where you can use your network to introduce you to other cool people. Some of the best opportunities I've got has been through recommendations. Number 9, regularly reflect and reevaluate. I do this every Sunday. I review my goals and progress. The tech landscape in your career can really turn into scope creep. So check in with yourself to make sure what you're doing and where you're going is aligning with your values and where you actually want to do in life. Your ambitions are allowed to change. Our life is written in pencil, not pen. Last but not least, number 10, embrace flexibility and experimentation. Really, the only constant in tech is change. Be open to new roles, side projects, areas that you didn't even know existed, and then ultimately sometimes career pivots. Before I was the Cloud Gang leader, I was in back-end development, I was in front-end development. I even did some PHP development, which makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit. In a nutshell, experimenting makes it fun, and it allows you to be adaptable for the long haul. And to close, your tech career is a marathon, not a sprint. Protect your energy, invest in yourself, and most of all, don't crash out. If you found these tips helpful, like and subscribe, and share your own experiences in the comments.